What's up, people? It's your girl Misha. How's everybody doing today? I'm just here holding the meds, and God's telling me my enemies, your enemies, have the mind of Satan. They have the mind of Satan. Okay? Your enemies go for people that have ambition, have goals, have gifts, have talents, have glory, have grace, have favor, have wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and discernment of high vibration. Okay? They don't go for, they go for believers, for chosen people. They don't go for people of the world. I'm not saying people of the world don't have talents and gifts and goals and stuff like that, but they be out there partying and twerking and having sex with same sex and fornicating, sleeping with married men, stealing, robbing, doing drugs. They're doing all them kind of stuff. So the enemy's not going after them kind of people, because even though they had gifts and talents, because God reigns on the just and the unjust, they're already bound. They have no vision. They don't have no purpose. They're just living. They don't believe in the afterlife. Some of them don't even believe in Jesus. Some of them are atheists. Okay? So Satan ain't going after them because he's already got them. They're already bound. But the ones that are trying to live righteous and walking on the straight and narrow path, that's who he's coming after. He's coming after the believers, the chosen ones. Because we're trying to make a difference. We're trying to walk on the straight and narrow path. Demons don't go after their own people. They're attracted to the light. They come after us to get energy, to suck out our energy. Okay? And even though people of the world have money, they have money, chosen ones, you might say, God, let me win the lottery, or let me be rich so that you can help people and help the poor and stuff like that. But God said to me, we have more than money. We have something more powerful than money. We have a voice. We have God. We hear straight from the throne. We hear from God. Not everybody can hear from God. People in the world don't hear from God. That's why they think we're psychos. They don't hear from God. We have power. When God speaks to us and gives us a word, it can talk to somebody's spirit and change them. They could do a whole 360, change their life. That's the power that He's put inside us. That's why the enemy attacks you from your young, to try and make you depressed, make you want to give up on yourself, because he knows he can't kill you. In Job it says, God said, Satan, have you tried or tested my servant Job? And Satan turned around and said to him, he can't do anything to Job, because you got a hem of protection around him, everything he owns, and his belongings, and his family. So we're protected. Satan cannot kill us. But what he wants us to do is to bring us so low, torment us with spiritual warfare, that we take out ourselves, that we kill ourselves, commit suicide. Okay? And this is why he's fighting, because we have a voice. He's trying to silence our voice, because we're going where he's coming from. He was in heaven. Okay? He had it. But because he's the love of money, the love of fame, pride, all that kind of stuff, he wanted to overtake up there, and God weren't allowing it. So he knows that we're going there, and he knows that God has given us a voice to speak out, to save souls, to take up there with us. You know, when one person gets baptized, heaven and the angels up there having a field day, celebrating. But who's mad? Who's big mad? Satan's big mad. That's why he tries to take out the believers before we walk into purpose or no purpose. And these demons, they know our purpose. They know the stars on us, the lights on us, before we even know it. They know. Sit back. Let me reason we're doing it. Sit back and relax yourself. Think about all the people that God has removed from your life or told you to delete them, cut them off. Do they have talent like you? Are they talented like you? Do they have gifts like you? Can they cook? Can they clean? Can they exercise? Can they make things? Can they drive? Can they decorate? Can they garden? Can they do home decor? Can they do hair, makeup, nails? Do they have the gifts that you have, or do they badmind you? When they was around you, you was using your gifts. Were they congratulating you, or were they bring you down and murmuring under their mouth? Were they happy for you when you was being blessed? How long have you been in isolation and being pruned? Have you looked back on the people that God has taken you from? What are they doing? Are they still in the ghetto? Are they still there? Are they still back there smoking, drinking, partying? They're still doing the same thing, but you have grown and they hate you. They can't stand you. They try to mimic you and be like you. You've changed. You're not how you was 5 years, 6 years, a week ago, a month ago, 10 years ago. But when you look back on the people that God took you from, they're still the same. They're sitting there and gossiping people, taking people's man, taking people's woman, stealing, partying, having sex, using a vibrator. They're still doing the same thing. But there's no way that you can go back there to them. Not saying that you're better than them or whatever, but you're God's taking you higher. You're elevating. They want you. They want what you have. They want your glory, your light, your stars, your gifts, your talents. But they too have it, but they don't want to seek it like how we seek it. They don't want to go through the pruning and the shaking and the discipline. They don't want to do that. They don't want to deny their flesh, take up their cross in front of Jesus. They don't want to do that. That's why you must never badmine people for their gifts and their talents and stuff. You don't know what people have been through in their life. And celebrities and stuff, you don't know what they sacrifice on altars to get it. And you don't know what chosen people have been through the fire. The oil is not cheap. You have all different kind of oils. You got olive oil, you got avocado oil, you got this, that oil. They're all different prices. The price of oil, anointing, the olive oil is not cheap, baby. But the good thing is God opens up doors no man can close and closes doors no man can open. And the gifts and the talents and everything He's giving you is for eternity. It's not temporary like I say and gives His children things temporary. And when He's ready, He comes and devours them. Takes back. So that was the word today. That you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. You're invincible to your enemies. And they're gonna suck onto you like flies, like lights. You're not gonna get rid of them. It's what's in you, baby. It's not what's on you, it's what's in you. And that's the word for today. Thanks for listening. Bye.